Hi everybody, in this video just want to give a quick update on how the garden is looking after a week-long frozen spell. It wasn't quite frozen the whole week, but a week of very cold weather. I believe our low was -4, could have been -5, and just wanted to show you what's looking good and what's not looking good. So we'll start with quite a wide view, and you might be thinking, God, that looks awful, but actually that's how it looks. That's how it looks normally. There's actually very little damage in my garden from the -4, and that's because the plants I use are very hardy plants. I don't want to be wrapping things. I don't want to be putting a lot of effort into protecting things, partly because I'm lazy and partly because I work away quite a lot and I can't always be here to take protection on and off. So the only things really that have taken a big hit are the various ricinus plants. They're completely gone, unfortunately, and I wasn't quite able to get seeds. I might take that off, see if I can get some seeds from that. I'll wash my hands after doing this, just in case. Will I get seeds from this? This is my first time growing ricinus, so I'm not quite sure. This one doesn't seem to have a seed head on it. So everything else is hardy, apart from there's one more, which is the musa basjoo, which has obviously been quite badly hit, and all the foliage has died, and the trunk, you can see how squidgy that is. If we go down here, still very squidgy on the outside. You have to go quite far down here. That's okay. That's solid right down there. That's solid as well. So around about here it starts getting squidgy, about 1.5 foot up the pseudo stem. Now this does this every single year. I'm not concerned about that at all. It dies back to the soil level, and then in the spring lots of new shoots grow from the base. I've tried protecting it before and it didn't work. It made no difference at all. So I obviously didn't do a very good job of that, and I may consider protecting it next year because it's hidden by this lovely, beautiful Wallamai pine. So the view from the house is sort of this, and if I put some protection over this, you wouldn't actually notice it from the house, and you know, not many people are coming down here and having a look at it. So that's something I may do next year. I also want to plant something else here. This is a Shamrops humilis. Now it's about the third I've planted there, and they've all died, which is really odd. But I do want to plant, and I'm thinking a Washingtonia robusta. I know everyone's thinking, well, that's not going to survive if a Shamrops humilis won't. But I've got a plug socket in the greenhouse here, behind that tub, and I could get a heat cable to come out here and protect it. Also put a sort of a cage around it, and again, if we're looking at it from inside, people aren't really going to see that, so I don't mind doing that if it's something that can stay on all winter. But otherwise the garden is looking quite nice. So that's, you know, from my point of view, and that is a deliberate decision. This garden isn't truly exotic by any stretch of the imagination, but I like it, and I like that it looks good all year round. There's no massive bare patches. Obviously there's lots more to do. The garden isn't finished, so if you'd like to see the progression of this garden, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. and look out for more videos soon. Thank you very much for watching, if indeed you still are.